Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of class 9. Hoping you all are fine. As before lockdown, before Ramadan vacation, I have already discussed the chapters and given you the notes of chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But during Ramadan vacation, during lockdown, the book of class 9, computer science book of class 9 has been changed by Sheba. So according to that new book, we find that chapter 1 and chapter 2 are being mixed and it came as chapter 1. Now a new thing was added in chapter 1, that is data representation. Like same wise chapter 3 is in the new book, it is chapter 2. Then we have chapter 3, 4, 5 and some other chapters are being combined into a single chapter, chapter 3. Then we have additional chapter 4 and 5. So for half yearly course, your chapters are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 according to the new book. So according, if you follow that, then we find that before Ramadan vacation, our chapter 1, 2 and 3 will be are being something same, but new things are added. For this reason, today I am going to discuss the additional part of chapter 1. The additional part of chapter 1. I think you understand. I am telling again that before Ramadan vacation, I have already discussed and given notes of 5 chapters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But during lockdown, the book of computer science has been changed by Sheba. Now according to that book, some chapters are being combined and some new things are introduced. So for half yearly we will be having chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and even according to the new book. Now in chapter 1 a new part has been added. So today I am going to discuss the new part of chapter 1, additional part, data representation. Now what is data representation? In digital number system, because the number system basically a computerized based digital number system has 4 type of number system. They are decimal number system, then we have binary number system, then we have octal number system, and we have hexadecimal number system. Now what is decimal number system? As you know that about decimal, binary, octal, hexadecimal, we have got something in class 8. So I am again discussing what is decimal number system. The decimal number system are the basic number system. It consists of numbers from 0 to 9. So like this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So decimal number system consists number from 0 to 9, and the base of, so when you take numbers from 0 to 9, we have 10 numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers are there. So the base of decimal number system is 10. So the base is 10 and decimal number system consists of 10 digits from 0 to 9. Now coming to binary number system, the binary number system consists of only 2 digits. These are 0 and 1. So the base of binary number system is 2. Only 2 digits are there. Octal number system. Octal number system consists of 8 symbols from 0 to 7. So 0 to 7 is 8. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 digits are there, 8 symbols. So octal number system consists number from 0 to 7 and the base of octal number system is 8. Now hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal number system consists of 16 digit. From 0 to 9, 10 digit, and from A to F. Now I am going to discuss little bit about what is hexa. That hexadecimal number system consists of 16 digits or symbols from 0 to 9, 10 and A, B, C, D, E, F. Now what is A, B, C, D, E, F? A, B, C, D, E, F means say a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now 0, 1 up to 9 it is there. Now 10 is taken as A, 11 B, 12 C, 13 D, 14 E and 15 F. So how many are there? You can see here up to here it is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 digits. So hexadecimal number system consists of 16 digits and the base of hexadecimal number system is 16. Now I am going to show you how to convert from one number system to another. How to convert a number system from one to another. So I am starting with conversion from decimal number to binary number system. How can you convert from this? How can you convert a decimal number? How can you convert a decimal number to binary? So I am taking example from your exercise 135 base is 10. We have to convert it into binary. It is base is 2. By seeing this you can understand that here the base is 10. This means what? It is decimal number system. Here it is base 2 means what? It is binary number system. So we are going to convert from decimal to binary. So what is the procedure? So our number is 135. When we convert a number from decimal to binary, we divide the number by 2 and the process is known as repetitive division. So I am showing the process. It is like this 2 and here goes the remainder. Actually our answer will be remainder. So 2 6 are 12, then we have 1 5, 2 7s are 14. Our remainder is 1. Just here 2. So how will divide 135 by? When we divide 135 by 2, so what is our answer? 2 6 are 12, then we have 1 5, 2 7s are 14. Our remainder is 1 because here it is remains 15 but we got 14. Our remainder is 1. Next again 2 3s are 6 and again 2 3s are 6. Here also our remainder is 1. Then again 2 1s are 2, 1 3, 2 6s are 12. Our remainder is again 1. Then 2 8s are 16. Here our remainder is 0. Then 2 4s are 8. Our remainder is 0. 2 2s are 4. Remainder is 0. Then again 2 1s, our remainder is 0. And lastly we do what? 2 1. So 2 how can you divide by how can you divide 1 by 2? So it is 0 here and this one will go here. Now our answer will be from bottom to top. Now I am showing you the division again. When we convert a number system from decimal to binary, we follow repetitive division method. What is the repetitive division method? Is that we divide the number by 2 and we just take the remainder one side. Now see here, when we divide this 135 by 2, it is 67 and remainder 1 goes there, because 267, it is 134. 134, remainder is 1. Here 233, it is 66. Here 67, remainder is 1, goes here. Now 216, 32, remainder is 1, goes here. Now 2 8 just 16, there is no remainder, the remainder is 0, it goes here. 2 4 is 8, remainder is 0. 2 2 is 4, remainder is 0. 2 1 is remainder is 0. Here again 2, when we divide 2, when we divide 1 by 2, so basically we get 0 as 200, and this one goes here. So our answer will be, we will take from here bottom, so answer will be 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 1. Base is 2 because we have converted into binary. So this is the way how we convert from a decimal number to binary, and basically the answer we take from down here 1 0 0 0 0. So 4 0 is there, 1 0 0 0 0 and 1 1 1. So basically we take from bottom to up. Now I am showing another. Now if the particular decimal number has a fractional part, how will you divide? So let me take an example. I am again taking from your exercise. It is 35.375, base is 10, means decimal number system. We are going to convert it into binary. So let me make it little bit smaller, this part. So our number is, now what is the rule? If the number, decimal number is having fractional part, how we are going to convert it into binary? For this case, the non-fractional part, the integer part, we will do the division as earlier, and the fractional part we will do the multiplication. Here I am showing, see, this 35 is my integer part, so I will divide the 35 as I have shown you earlier, like see, 2 1 is 2 and 1 5, 2 7 is 14 and the remainder is 1. Remainder it is 1. Again 2 8 is 16, the remainder is 1. 2 4 is 8, the remainder is 0. Then 2 2 is 4, remainder is 0. 2 1 is 2, remainder is 0, and lastly 2 0, and this one will go here. Now the answer will be here again. It will be from bottom to up, but we have remained our fractional part still remain. Now what we will do with the fractional part? The fractional part will multiply by 2. Repetitive multiplication, like see, our fractional part is FRACTION, fractional part, and we have the integer part. Now our fractional part is 0.375. 0.375. So we are going to multiply 0.375 by 2. So into 2. So answer will be 0.25 is 10, 0, carry 1, 2 7 is 14, 15, carry 1 to 6 or 7. So here when we multiply 0.375 by 2, answer is 0.750. So our integer non-fractional part is 0. So integer part will be here 0. Again, we are going to multiply 0.750 into 2. So answer will be 2 5 2 0 0, 2 5 10, 0 carry 1, 2 7 14 and 15. So it is 1.5, because see here it is 1 2 3 and here we have 4. So the integer part 1 will come. It is 2 7 14 and carry from the earlier part 15. So 1 will come this part. Here we have 1, because you can see here in earlier case it was see 0, this 0 has gone here, here it is 1, it has gone here. Again we multiply. So our fractional part is here 0.500 into 2. So I think answer is 1.000, because 2 0 0, 2 0 0 and 2 is a 10. So 1 will come this side, because our fractional part is 1 2 3. So 1 2 3 it is there. So it is 1. So here the 1 will come here. I think you understand this multiplication, that we are the fractional part, when we are going to convert from decimal to binary, the non-fractional part, the integer part, we will do the repeated division method like this, and the fractional part we are going to multiply like this. Now how much will go to multiplication, unless we get here 0. See here we have got here 0, we will stop here. Until unless we get here 0, we will stop, or if there is repetition we will stop. And another, if you follow 6 step like this, if 0 is not coming here, so we will follow 6 step, and when we are going to stop here. Now what will be my answer? So earlier case we have got the answer, see this one. There the integer part 1 0 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 0 0 0, 0 0 0 1 1. So it has gone from bottom to up, 1 0 0 0 1 1. Dot means the fractional part. Now this one, the answer will come from top. Here see I have given the arrow sign, it goes from bottom to up. Here from top to down. So answer will point, because it is a fractional part, we have given point, then 0 1 1, 0 1 1. So this is our answer, and I have given base 2 because I have converted from decimal to binary. Now next I am going to show you how the conversion from binary to decimal. So already I have shown you the conversion of decimal to binary. Now I am going to convert from binary to decimal. So binary number to decimal number. I am taking an example from your exercise. 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 base 2 means binary, and we are going to convert it into decimal means base 10. In earlier case, when we have converted from decimal to binary, we have followed the repeated division method, and the fractional part we have done multiplication. Now when you convert a number from binary to decimal, what do you do? So our number is 1 1 0 0 1 1 0. So do like this. See here 1, here it is, this one 1 into 2 to the power, after this digit 1, how many digits are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then again this one 1 into 2 to the power 5, because it will be 1 less. See here, this is our binary number system, and as we know that binary number is always 0 and 1. 0 and 1, a computer understands only binary number system, 0 and 1. So 0 and 1, it consists by numbers it consists only 0 and 1. Now we are going to convert it to decimal number. So the number is 1100110. Now let us take from here 1, this 1 into. Now why you have taken it 2? Because of binary. So 2, because it is a binary number, so we have taken 2, and after this 1, how many digits are there? After, I am again telling, after this 1, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will be 2 to the power 6. Then again plus, then this one, second one, 1 into 2 to the power. After this one, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then plus 0 into, it is definitely the next one will be 1 less, 2 to the power 1 less. See, after this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 0 into 2 to the power 3, because after this 0, 1, 2, 3. Then we have got 1 into 2 to the power 2. This one, after this 1, 2. Then we have got another 1 into 2 to the power 1 plus, then last we have got 0 into 2 to the power 0, because after this digit 0, there is no other digit, so it is 2 to the power 0. Now let us do 1 into, what is the value of 2 to the power 6? It is 64. 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 16, 16 into 2, 32, and 32 into 2, 64. So 2 to the power 6 is 64 plus 1 into 2 to the power 5 is 32 plus 0 into 2 to the power 4 is 16 plus 0 into 2 to the power 3 is 8 plus 1 into 2 to the power 2 is 4 plus 1 to the power 1 is 2, because any number having power 1, the number remains same, it is, so 2 to the power 1 is 2, and plus 0 into, what is 2 to the power 0? Any number having the power 0, the value is always 1. So 2 to the power 0 is 1. Any number having the power 0, the value is 1. So 0 into 1. So it is 64 plus 32 plus, this is 0, because 0 into 16 it is 0, plus 0 into 8 it is 0, plus 4 plus 1 to 2 it is 2, plus, and 0 into 1 it is 0. So our answer is 6, then 64, 32, 6, so it is 12, carry 1, 102. So our answer is 102, and the base will be 10, because we have converted into decimal, so our base is 10. So answer is 102, base is 10. Here I am again telling how we divided. See here, our first digit is 1, how we have converted. So from binary to decimal, for converting any number from binary to decimal, we always multiply the number using the with the help of 2. So our multiplication is like this: 1, this 1 into 2, because of binary, 2 to the power, after this 1, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So is it 2 to the power 6, plus then this one, definitely this one will be 1 less, so it is 2 to the power 5, then again 0 into 2 to the power 4, 0 into 2 to the power 3, 1 into 2 to the power 2, 1 into 2 to the power 1, and 0 into the power 0. And this only normal multiplication and addition we have done. So this is the answer. So this is how we convert a number from binary to decimal. Now suppose our binary number system is having fractional part, how we will convert? So let me take an example from your exercise. It is 110.110, base 2 means binary, and we are going to convert it into decimal, base 10. 110.110. Same, the procedure is same, this part the procedure is same. So first 1 into, before the decimal, before the fractional part, before the fractional part, this 1 into, how many digits there? 1, 2. So e to the power 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power 0. I am telling how. We are not considering this part before this fractional decimal, this part, fractional part. So this one is having only 2 digits, 1, 2. So it is to the power 2. Now this one, 1 to the power 1, because after this one, there is only 1 digit, 0. So it is 1 to the power 1. Then 0. After this digit, there is no other digit before the decimal fractional part. So it is 0 to the power 0. So this part is same like the earlier one I have shown you. Now what we will do with the decimal part? Plus 1 into this one, 1 into 2 to the power minus 1. Next this one, plus 1 into 2 to the power minus 2. Then this 0 plus 0 into 2 to the power minus 3. Now, after the decimal, the fractional part, we are going to take like minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. The first one, this one, 1 into 2 to the power minus 1. This one, 1 into 2 to the power minus 2. Then 0 into 2 to the power minus 3. Now, it is 1 into 2 to the power 2 is 4 plus 1 into 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power 0 is 1. Then what is this one? 1 into 1, what is 2 to the power minus 1? Any number having power minus 1, it becomes like this. See, say I am taking example, a to the power minus n. A to the power minus n. So what will be our result? It will be 1 by a to the power n. See, a to the power minus n, it will become 1 by a to the power n. So like this, it is 2 to the power minus 1, it will become 1 by 2 to the power 1. Then next one, plus 1 into, here again 1 into 2 to the power 2 plus 0 into 1 by 2 to the power 3. So here it is 1 to 4 plus 2 plus 0 to 1 is 0 plus, now here this means 1 by 2, and we have this one 1 by 4 to the power 2, 4, and this is okay, 0 into 1 by 8, so it is 0. So our answer will be 6 plus. So what is the value of 1 by 2? The value of 1 by, so you can find it like this. When we divide the 1 by 2, it is 0.0, then 2 5s are 10. So answer is 1 by 2 is 0.5. Now what is 1 by 4? So 1 by 4 is like this, 1 by 4.0, 4 2s are 8, and we have 2, and 4 5s are 20. So 1 by 4 is means 0.25. So what will be our answer? Our final answer is 0.5 and 0.25. The answer is 0.75. 6.75. Base is 10. Base is 10. So this is how, if we have the fractional part, when you convert from binary to decimal, so fractional part will be like this, 1 to the power minus 1, this will be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, it goes on like this. Say there is another one, say for example I take another one here, so it will be plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 into 2 to the power minus 4, like this. So next we are going to another number system. We are going to convert from decimal to octal. So decimal number to octal number. So let me take a decimal number. I am taking an example from your exercise. Say 265 10, and we are going to convert it into octal. The base is 8. So how we'll do it? Just remember, when we have converted from decimal to binary number, we have divided the number, repeated division, by 2. Here the base of octal is 8, so we will divide the number by 8. It is same like binary. Binary, because the base of binary was 2, so we have divided by 2. Here we are going to convert it to octal because the base of octal is 8, so we are going to divide the number by 8, and rest all same. So 8, so it is 8 3s are 24. Okay, 8 3s are 24, so it remains 25. Again 8 3s are 24. Our remainder is 1. Our remainder is 1. Again we divide by 8. 8 4s are 32. Our remainder is 1. Again we divide by 8, so it will be here 0 will come, and this 4 will go here. Here same also, it goes from bottom to up, so our answer will be 4 1 1, 4 1 1, and we have converted to a octal, so base is 8. So it is same like binary number system. That in binary number system we divide by when we convert from decimal to binary, we divide by 2, and when we convert from decimal to octal, we make the division by 8, because the base of octal number system is 8. Now say, if the decimal number has a fractional part, how we are going to convert? I am taking an example from exercise 250.375. Base is 10, means decimal number system, and we are going to convert it into octal number system 8. Now here the particular decimal number system is having a fractional part also. So same like in earlier case, in binary what we have done, the integer part we have done the division, and the fractional part we have done the multiplication. Here also we will do the same. So 250, we are going to divide, and here is the remainder. Then we have the fractional part, and we have the integer part. Now because we are going to convert from decimal to octal, the base of octal is 8, so we are going to divide by 8. 8 3s are 24, 24 1 0, 8 1s are 8, so our remainder is 2. So our remainder is 2. Then again and 8 8 for 32, 8 3s are 24, so 7. So 8 3s are 24, our remainder is 7. In 8, so here 8 0 and 3 will go here. So we will take it from, answer will be like this: 3 7 2. Point is there. We are going to now we are going for the fractional part. So fractional part is 0.3 375. In earlier case, you remember when you convert from decimal to binary, the fractional part we have multiplied by 2. Here we are converting from decimal to octal, so the fractional part will multiply by 8 because the octal will multiply by 8. So when you multiply this by 8, the answer is 8 5s are 40, 0 carry 4, 8 7s are 56 plus 4 60 carry 6, 8 3s are 24 plus 6 30. So answer is this one, 3.000. So here you can see directly we are having the integer part 3. So it will come here and we are remaining with what? 0.000. So this we do not need because already 0 has come. So we'll stop here. So our answer will be this part, 372. The integer part. This is the octal equivalent of 250 is 372 and the octal equivalent of 0.375 is 0.3. So answer will be 372.3 and the base will be 8 because we have converted into octal. Next, I am going to show how can you convert the just opposite one, octal number to decimal number. Octal number to decimal number. So let me take a example from your exercise. 3758. So we are going to convert a number from octal to decimal. You can see here octal 8 with 375 base 8 to decimal base 10. So it is the same process. When we have converted a number from binary to decimal, we have multiplied the number by 2. Same, here we will multiply the number by 8. So it is 375. So it will be like this. 3 into, after the digit 3, how many digits are there? 1, 2. So it will be 8 to the power 2. Then 7 into 8 to the power, after 7 it is 1. Then 5 into 8 to the power 0. It is same like binary, but only difference that in binary here it was 2, here it is octal, will take 8. So when we convert a number from octal to decimal, we do a multiplication like this, multiply that number and by 8. Here after the 3 there is a 2 digit, 1, 2, so it is 8 to the power 2. After 7 it is 1 digit, so 8 to the power 1. After 5 it is no digit there, so 8 to the power 0. So 3 into 8 to the power 2 is 64 plus 7 into 8 plus 5 into, so the value of 8 to the power anything, any number having power 0, the value is 1. So 5 into 1. So 3 into 64, it is 3 4 12, 2, 18, 192 plus 7 into 8, 56 plus 5 into 1, 5. So our final answer is 192, 56, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, carry 1, 10, 5, 253. 253. So 253, the base 10. The answer is, so the decimal equivalent of this octal number is 253, base is 10. Base is 10 because you convert it into decimal. Now suppose say if there is a fractional part, what we will do? So if there is a fractional part, again I am taking example from your syllabus, fractional part 25.6 is 8 and we are going to convert it into decimal. So what will do? 25.6. So it will be like this, 2 into these two, 8 to the power, after this digit and before the fractional part only one digit is there, so it is 2 into 8 to the power 1 plus 5 into 8 to the power 0 plus 6 into 8 to the power minus 1. Same like in binary. In binary, okay, it was 2 to the power minus 1, 2 to the power minus 2. Here to be like this, 8 to the power minus 1 to 8 to the minus 2. So 2 into 8, 16 plus 5 into, because the value of, so it is like this, okay, 2 into 8 and 5 into 1 plus 6 into, you see 8 to the power minus 1, so it will be 1 by 8 to the power 1. 2 into 8, 16 plus 5 plus, it is 6 divided by 8. So if we do it, 3, 4, it is 21 plus, so when we divide 3 by 4, so it is 0.0, 4 7s are 28, 2 remains and 4 5s are 20, so it is 0.75, 0.75. So our final answer is 21.75 and the base is 10. So only new thing is that the fractional part will be like this. Say here it is 6, so 6 into 8 to the power minus 1. Okay, suppose here it is, say and we just, this part is simpler, this is normal mathematics, we can do it. And say here it is, say 6 2, so what will be like this, what is the next thing? So it will be like this, plus 2 into 8 to the power minus 2, this is minus 1, this is minus 2, next one minus 3, minus 4, it goes like this. Now next conversion I will be showing you about from decimal to hexadecimal. So how we will convert from decimal number to hexadecimal number. So I am taking an example from your exercise. (436) and we are going to convert it into hexadecimal, because the base of hexadecimal is 16 and base of decimal is 10. Same procedure. If you remember, when we have converted from binary to decimal, from decimal to binary, we have divided by 2. When we have converted from decimal to octal, we have divided by 8, because the base of octal is 8. And now we are going to divide, now we are going to convert from decimal to hexadecimal. So the base of hexadecimal is 16. So we are going to divide the number by 16, because the base of hexadecimal is 16. So we are going to divide the number by 16. So 16, 436 it is, 16 into is 432, 16 into 27, the value is 432. So our remainder is remainder 432, remainder is 4. Again 16, 1 just 16, remainder is 11. Then again 16, here 0, and the 1 will go here. Now do you remember, when I have started the class, I have told you one thing, that hexadecimal number system consists of 16 digits from 0 to 9, and then like this, 0 is 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 10 is taken as A, 11 as B, 12 as C, 13 as D, 14 as E and 15 as F. So hexadecimal numbers is a constant number from 0 to 9 and A to F. See, A to F. Here we have got what? 11. So we'll place what? We'll place in place of 11 we'll place B. So our final answer here also same. It will be from bottom to up. Final answer is 1 B 4. So it will go from bottom to up. So 1 B 4. So it is 1 B 4, and the base is 16 because we are convert from decimal to hexadecimal. So our base is 16. Next, if the number is having a fractional part, if the number is having a fractional part, what we are going to do? Okay, then say the number it is 213.0312510. So we are going to convert it into hexadecimal base 16. So same, the integer part we will divide by 16. 213 we are going to divide by 16. So 16 because the hexadecimal. So 16 1 just 16, 5 3 and 16 3 is 48. So it is 13, and our remainder is 53. 48, it is 5. Remainder is 5. So 16 into 13, it is 16 into 13, 6 18, 1 4 48 and 1 6, it is 8 0 208. So 208. So 16 into 18, 13 is 208 and remainder is 5. Now again we are going to divide 13 by 16. 16 here it will be 0 and 13 will go here. As I have already told, I have erased that A is 10, A is 10, B 11, 12 is say C is 12, D is 13, E is 14, F is 15. So it will be D. So answer is D 5. So in place of 13 it will be D 5. Now we have remained with the fractional part. Fractional part 0.03125 and it is integer part. So here in earlier same we have done in the when we have converted from decimal to binary, when we have converted to decimal to octal, that we have taken their respective base. Here also we will multiply by the respective base what? 16. So when we multiply this by 16, the value is 16 to 5, it is 80, 0 carry 8, 16 to 32 and 32 and 8, it is 40, carry 4, 16 1 is 16 and 4 20, 0 carry 2, 16 3 is 48 plus 2 50. So the answer is 0.5. This one point, actually it is the answer is 0. It should be 0 point. So it is 0.5000. Again we multiply by 16 because our rule is that until and unless the fractional part becomes 0, we are going to multiply with the that number base. So 16 into 5 it is 80. So 8.0000. So here the integer part is 0 because it is, okay, I am writing again, it is 0.5000. So this 0 has gone here, and here integer part is 8. 8 has come here. Now the rest part is 0. So we'll stop here. So the answer is, earlier we have got what? D5. We have gone from bottom to up. This case will go from up, and this is bottom. This is from top to bottom, and this is bottom to up. So it is D5 point, the fractional part, it is 08, and the base is 16. So this is how we convert a number from decimal to hexadecimal if the number is fractional. The non-fractional part we divide like this by 16, and the fractional part we multiply by 16, and we'll just take the integer part, like here it is 0, here it is 8, it is 8, it is gone here. Next, I am going to show how can you convert from hexadecimal to decimal. Just remember this number system, ABCD. We are going to convert hexadecimal number into decimal number. Let me take an example. So I am going to hexadecimal number into, say, 125. I am going to convert it into decimal base 10. So when we are going to convert a number from hexadecimal to decimal, in earlier case, in case of binary to decimal, we have multiplied the number by 2. In case of octal to decimal, we have multiplied by 8. So here we will multiply by 16. It's like this, 125. So it will be this one, 1 into 16 to the power 2, because after this digit 1 there is only 2 digit, 1, 2. So it is 16 to the power 2. Next, 2 into 16 to the power 1, because after this 2 only 1 digit is there, and plus 5 into 16 to the power 0, because after this 5 there is no digit. So 1 into 16 into 16, 16 square is 256, and 2 into 16 plus 5 into, and 16 to the power 0 is 1, because any digit having the power 0 it is 1. So our answer is 256 plus 16 to 32 plus 5. So 256, 32 and 5, 8, 13, carry 1, 9, 293. So it is 293, and our base is 10 because you have converted into decimal. It's 293. So this is how we convert from hexadecimal to decimal. So we just go on multiplying. Actually the procedure of conversion is same for octal, for binary, for the hexadecimal. Only thing which changes it is the base. In case of binary we have taken the base 2. In case of octal we have taken the base 8. In case of hexadecimal we have taken the base 16. So only this changes. Now if the number is having a fractional part, how are you going to divide? So if the number is having a fractional part, how we are going to convert? So say the number is 55.08. So it is hexadecimal is 16, and we are going to convert it into decimal. It is base 10. Same. So the division like this 50.08, it is like this 5, this 5 into 16, because we are going to convert it into from hexa to this. So 16 after this 5 and before this fractional part, we have only one digit. So it is 16 to the power 1 plus 5, this 5, this 5 into 16 to the power 0, because after this and before the fractional part there is no digit. Then this 0 into 16 to the power minus 1 plus then we have 8 into 16 to the power minus 2. So this is 16 to the power minus 1, this is 16 to the power minus 2. Say there is another number, so it will be 16 to the power minus 3. So it goes on like this. So 5 into 16 plus 5 into 16 over 0 is 1 plus 0 into 0 means it is 0, then 8 into 1 by 16 to the power 2. So 5 into 16 is 80 plus 5 plus 8 and 16 square means 256. So 256, if you make it a little bit smaller, so it will be 1 by 32. So it is 85 plus 1 by 32. So when we divide this one, when we divide 1 by 32, the answer is 0.03125. So the answer will be 85 plus 0.03125. 03125. So our answer will be 85.03125 and the base is 10, because you have converted from hexadecimal to decimal. So this is the way how we convert a hexadecimal number with a fractional part to decimal number, and this is the answer. Next, so our most of the division we have done, we have most of the conversion we have done, we have, because we have 4 number system: decimal, binary, octal, hexadecimal. We have converted from decimal to binary, decimal to octal, decimal to hexadecimal, and vice versa also, means binary to decimal, octal to decimal, hexadecimal to decimal. Next, we are going to convert a number from octal to binary. So octal number, we are going to convert from octal number to binary number. So let me take an example. Octal number 6017 octal. We are going to convert it into binary base 2. This procedure is little bit easier. See what we'll do here. The question is 6017. So basically we are going to do what? We are going to find out the equivalent binary of this digit. Just, and this is the answer. But as because the octal means 8, it is 2 to the power 3. Octal means 8 is 2 to the power 3. So we will take 3 bit. Say it was hexa, so we have taken, it is 60, so we have taken 4 bit. It is octal. Octal means 8, so it is 2 to the power 3. So we will take 3 bit. I am showing how. See. Now what is the binary equivalent of 7? What is the binary equivalent of 7? It is, so where 7 binary equivalent is like this. When you, how do you convert from binary to decimal? So 7 it is 2 3 ja 6, remainder is 1 2 1 ja 2, remainder is 1 and again 2 0 1. So when we convert the binary equivalent of 7 is, it will go from here 1 1 1. So the binary equivalent of 7 is 1 1 1. So you can see here it is 3 bit, 1 bit, 2 bit, 3 bit. Okay. Next we come to 1. Now what is the binary equivalent of 1? The binary equivalent of 1 is 1. The binary equivalent of the octal equivalent of 1 is 0 0 1, because it is 3 bit. It will be 0 0 1. Why? Now question is actually 0 and 1, the binary, octal, hexadecimal, decimal, all number are same, 0 and 1. The decimal of 0 is 0, the decimal binary of 0 is 0, the octal of 0 is 0, the hexadecimal of 0 is 0. Like same like 1 also. So this remains same, but because it is octal, so we consider 3 bit. So 1 is 1. So if we take 2 bit before 1, because the value of 1 will not change, as we know that if you put 0 before any number, the number remains same. Say I am taking example, say 48. Now if I give 1 2 3 4 5 0 before 48, it will remain 48. It will remain 48. So same case you done. The 1 is binary, octal, hexadecimal, all is 1, but we have to represent in octal. When we represent in octal, we have to consider 3 bit. So we have put 2 0 before. So 0 0 1. Same this also 0. 0 will be 0 0 0, because the binary, hexadecimal, decimal, octal equivalent of 0 is 0. Now what is 6? 6. So 6 is 2 3 ja 6, remainder is 0, 2 1 ja, remainder is 1, then again 2 0 and 1. So answer is 1 1 0. It will go from 1 1 0. So the binary equivalent of 6, the octal representation of 6 is 1 1 0. Now what will be our answer? Same, the answer will take it from here. See, 1 1 0 1 1 0, then 0 0 0, then 0 0 1, then 1 1 1. This is the answer. Now this is the way how can you convert from octal, a number from octal to binary. Just we will put the binary equivalent of the number in 3 bit. Remember, we'll put the binary equivalent of the number in 3 bit. See, 3 bit, 3 bit, 3 bit, 3 bit. Okay, and just the answer. See, 1 1 0, 1 1 0, then 0 0 0, 0 0 0, then 0 0 1, 0 0 1, then 1 1 1, 1 1 1. This is the answer. And suppose if we have fractional part, let me do the same one. Say my fractional part is 4 5. Say 4 5. So what is the binary equivalent of 4? The binary equivalent of 4 is 2 2 ja 4 0 and 2 1 ja, remainder is 0, then again 2 0 1. So answer is 1 0 0. The binary equivalent of 4 is 1 0 0. Say it is 2. I am showing you another one, 2. So 0.42. So what is the binary equivalent of 2? The binary equivalent of 2 is 2 1 ja, remainder is 0, again 2 0 1. So binary equivalent of 2 is 1 0. The binary equivalent of 2 is 1 0. But because we have to place it in 3 bit, so we'll place a 0 before it. So our final answer will be, so if the octal number is having a decimal part, say this is this one, 6.42, base 8 and we are going to convert into binary 2. So like this, so answer will be like this, this point now 1 0 0, this one 1 0 0 and 0 1 0. So this is how you can convert an octal number having a fractional part into binary. So this is very easy, it's not so tough. Just remember, we have to find out the binary equivalent of this number in 3-bit. Now I am going to show how can you convert from binary to octal. Binary to octal. So binary number to octal number. So let us take an example. Say the binary number is 1 0 1 1 0 1 1. Let me take a random number 0 1 1 0. Okay. So the number is, so we are going to convert the binary number into octal, base is 8. So it is 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0. Here we will group 3 bits, we'll group the 3 bits into 1. So and the grouping should be done from this part, from LSD. So these 3 forms a group, these 3 forms a group, these 3 forms a group. Here there is only 2, so let it be 2. Remember, the grouping should be from this side, when before point. Okay. So what is the decimal equivalent of 110? So 110 means what? 1 into 2 to the power 2 plus 1 into the power 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power 0. So it is what? 4 plus 2, 6. So 110 means what? 6. Again 110, it is 6. Again 110, it is 6. And what is the binary equivalent of 10? The binary equivalent of 10 is 1 into the power 1 plus 0 into the power 0, it is 2. So here it is 2. So the answer will be 2666 base 8. I am showing another one. With a decimal. So remember the process. When we are going to convert a binary number to octal, we will group the numbers, because in earlier case when we have converted from octal to binary, we have taken 3 bits. Here also, when we are going to convert from binary to octal, we have to make a group of 3 bits from here, last part, not from this part, from the least part. So 0 0 1 1 group, 0 0 1 1 group, 0 1 1 1 group, like this grouping. Say the, okay, let me change it. The next one I will be changing. So answer is 2666 basis 8. I am showing another one along with a decimal. Binary to octal with decimal 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1. Say this one. So 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1. Point say 1 0 1 1 1. Point 1 0 1 0 1 1 1. Here is the point. So what we'll do, we'll start the grouping from here, before point. 3 3 3 3, and here is only 1. So what is the binary equivalent of 0 1 1? 0 1 1 is 3, 1 1 1 is 7, 1 1 0 is 6, 0 1 1 is 3, and 1 is 1. And here also, here from this part 3. So 101 is 5 and 11 is 3. 0, 1, 1 and 1, 1, this both are 3s, they are same. Or else we can find out the binary like this, 1, 0, 1. So say what is 1 into 2 to the power 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power 1 plus 2 to the power 0. So 101 means what? It is 2 to the power 2 is 4 plus 0 plus, here it is 1 to the power 0, 2 to the power 0 is 1, so it is 1, it is 5. So like this you can find out. So answer will be like this, 1, 3, 6, 7, 3, here point is there, point 5, 3, this is 8. So this is how we can convert from binary to octal. We have the fractional part. Next I am going to convert from hexadecimal to binary. Let me take a number, say hexadecimal number to binary number. So let me take an example, 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1. But one thing is there, in hexadecimal number we cannot take 1 0 1 0 because hexadecimal number consider like say A, B, C, D like this. So let me take a number, random number, say 9 B 4 C. 9B 4C, it is a hexadecimal number, base is 16 and we are going to convert it into binary tree. Now you may be asking, sir, how B and C? Because hexadecimal number like after 9 there are 6 digits are there like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 10 is A, 11 is B, 12 is C, 13 is D, 14 is E and 15 is F, A to F, because hexadecimal consists of 16 digits, 0 to 9, 10 digits and A, B, C, D, E, F. Now how we are going to convert a hexadecimal number to binary? So it is 9 B 4 C. Same like in earlier case, when you converted from octal to binary, we have taken the binary equivalent of the number in 3 bit. Here we will take this in 4 bit because 16 means 2 to the power 4. In earlier case it was octal 8, so we have taken 3 bit. Here it is hexadecimal 16, so we will take 4 bit 4. So what is the binary equivalent of C? So the binary equivalent of C, you can get it from here. Say A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, E is 14, F is 15. So we have got C means 12. So just divide this by 2, 2 6 are 12, remainder 0, 2 3 are 6, remainder 0, 2 1 are 2, remainder 1 and 2 0 1. So 1 1 0 0. C is 1 1 0 0. What is the binary equivalent of 4? As we know, the binary equivalent of 4 is 1 0 0 1 0 0. But this is hexadecimal, so it should be 4 bit, so we'll place 0 before it. Now B means 11, so the binary equivalent of 11 is 1 0 1 1. 1 0 1 1. You can divide in, we can divide it like this. See 11, when you divide it by 2, 2 5s are 10, 1 2 2s are 4, 1 and 2 1s are 0, then 2 1 0 1. So 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1. And what is the binary equivalent of 9? Binary equivalent of 9 is 1 0 0 1, or else you can do the division like this you can get. So what is our answer? Our answer is 1 0 0. Remember one thing, hexadecimal should be here. You can see the binary equivalent of 4 was what? 1 0 0, but we have to represent it in 4 bit, so I placed a 0 before it. So 1 0 0 1, 1 0 0 1, then 1 0 1 1, then 0 1 0 0, then 1 1 0 0, and base is 2. This is how we can convert a hexadecimal number into binary. And the same case, say if a fractional part is there, so I am showing a number with fractional part. Say I am taking it, say a 2 1 6.2 C. Say this is my hexadecimal number. So I am going to convert the hexadecimal number into binary 2. So A 2 1 6.2 C. Now what is the binary equivalent of C? Binary equivalent of C is C. It is 12. C means 12. So I little bit ago I have done the division. It is 1100. 1100. Now what is the binary equivalent of 2? The binary equivalent of 2 is 10. 2 means 10. But we have to represent it in 4 bit because hexadecimal. So we will place 2 digits. So 1, see 4 bit, then point, then next 6. 6 is 110. But you should represent 4 bits. So place a 0 here. 1. The binary equivalent of 1 is 1. But we have to represent it in 4 bit. So we will place 3 0. 1, 2, 3. Then 2. The binary equivalent of 2 is 10. And so we will place 2 0 before it. And the binary equivalent of A is 1010. It is 10. A means 10. 10. The binary equivalent of 10 is, you can see here, 2 5 are 10, 0 remainder, and then 2 2s are 4, remainder is 1, then 2 1, remainder is 0, again 2 0 1. So 1 0 1 0, 1 0 1 0, so 10. So our final answer is from here 1 0 1 0, then 0 0 1 0, then 0 0 0 1, then 0 1 1 0, then we have a point decimal part, point 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0, and so it is a very long number. But you can see, by seeing the number, don't afraid, you have to see the process is very easy. Just we have to find out the binary equivalent of the number. Remember, in case of hexa, we will take 4 bit. 2's binary was 1 0, but in order to represent it 4 bit, we have placed 2 0 before it. Like see 1, the binary of 1 is 1, but we have to represent it 4 bit, so we have placed 3 bit before, like this. So simple. And the last conversion, how can you convert from binary to hexadecimal? So how can you convert from binary? How can you convert a binary number into hexadecimal number? So let me take an example. 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 base 2. So we are going to convert it into hexadecimal 16. So 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. When we have converted from binary to octal, I think you remembered we have formed a group of 3 bit. We have formed a group of 3 bit. In case of hexadecimal, we will form a group of 4 bit. From here 1 2 3 4, then 1 2 3 4, and here is only 2 remain. Okay, let it be 2. Now what is the decimal equivalent of 0 1 1? So we can find like this: 0 1 1 decimal equivalent is 0 into 2 to the power 3 plus 1 into 2 to the power 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power 0. It is 0 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. 2 to the power 0 means 1, so it is 7. So it is 7. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. So it is 1 into 2 to the power 1 to 3, 3 plus 1 into 2 to the power 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 plus 1 to the power 0. 2 by 3, 8 plus 4, 12 plus 2, 13, 14, and 2 to the power 0 means 1, 1 to 1, 1, it is 15. 15 and 1 0 means 2. Now as we know that in case of hexa, 15 means what? F. So answer will be 2F7. So answer will be 2F7 base 16. Because as you know that 10 is A, 11 is B, 12 is C, 13 is D, 14 is E, 15 is F. In case of only hexa, only in case of hexa. Now it is 15 here, so it is F. So answer is 2F7, 2F7 and base 16. And if the number has a fractional part, how will you convert? Let me take an example. 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 point 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1, and we are going to convert it into hexadecimal. Base is 16. So 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 point 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1. Here also we will form a group of 4 bits. Now this before point 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Here after point 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4. Now what is the binary equivalent of 1001? 100. What is the decimal equivalent of 1001? It is 1 into 2 to the power 3 plus 0 into 2 to the power 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power 0. So 2 to the power 3 means 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus the last one, this 1 to the power 0. So 2 to the power 0 is 1, so it is 1 plus 1, it is 9. So it is 9. What is the binary, what is the decimal equivalent to 1011? 1011 is basically 11, but I am showing you how. 1 into 2 to the power 3 plus 0 into the power 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power 0. So 8 plus 0 plus 2 to the power 1 is 2 and 2 to the power 0 is 1. 8, 9, 10, 11. It is 11. 1001 is 9 and 1001 9. So answer will be 9 9. Point is there. Point. Now here 11 is there, as I told you earlier. 10 is A, 11 is B. 9 9 point B 9. Base is 16. Just remember one thing in the case of hexadecimal, when the number goes above 9, 10. So 10 is A, 11 B, 12 C, 13 D, 14 E and 15 F. So because hexadecimal considers 16 digit. So this is how we can convert a binary number to hexadecimal number if we have a decimal point. So this was all about the conversion from different number system, and in whom you do just what? You make your number. Just I have shown you the steps. In book also step is there, and I have shown you in the video tutorial. I have shown you the steps. You follow the steps and just try to solve a random number. You make any number, random number you make, and try to convert from say decimal to binary, binary to decimal. Now remember one thing, that decimal number can be for number from 0 to 9, but binary number will be from only 0 to 1. Now octal number, it will be a number. Octal number cannot be a number. Octal numbers cannot contain a number of 8, 9 like this. It contain a number from 0 to 7. Now hexa, it can be have number from 0 to 9, and then it can have A, B, C, D, E, F like this. So within whom you just try to solve like this on your own. You make some question, you try to solve, and if you find any confusion, then you can call me. I will try my level best to make you help you understand, and I hope that today what I have discussed you have understand, and if there is a confusion you can call me and I will try my level best to make you understand. So this much for today, and thank you.